Kate's fans blew their fuse at Meghan following her controversial provocations. Go back to America. After 48 hours of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex dominating headlines, William and Kate face a tough new reality. Of all the iconic photo backdrops in the royal pantheon, the Buckingham Palace balcony, Kensington Palace's sunken garden, St Mary Magdalene Church on the Sandringham estate, none has played so central a role in what has become the royal soap opera in recent years than the unassuming stretch of road leading to St George's Chapel in Windsor. It was there, in 2018, that the world watched as a slew of Hollywood's A and B list made their way into the church to watch one of their own, a former cable TV actress, metamorphose into a real-deal princess. Then in 2021, that entire world's eyes were on that exact same stretch of bland road as Prince Harry, the royal runaway, briefly returned to the fold only weeks after going on worldwide TV screens to denounce his family's treatment of him and his wife. Millions of people watched with bated breath as Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, became the first Windsor to publicly speak to HRH-turned-permanent black sheep on the same site where Oprah Winfrey had waved to the fans just 3 years before. So, where are we now? That same stretch of road has just played host to a new palace loss that has mostly gone undetected. Yesterday, the younger generations of the Queen's family fronted up to St George's Chapel for the usual Easter Sunday service with William and Kate, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, arriving in colour-coordinated unison with their two oldest children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte. If ever there was an image of sublime royal perfection, this was it. Sunshine. Happy families. Photogenic kidlets. It's the sort of photograph that should have picture editors the length and breadth of Fleet Street excitedly barking into phones to yell about front pages, and the sort of photograph that should have the Queen's most senior courtiers breathing a long sigh of relief into their afternoon Horlicks. The reality? This weekend, there was only one royal show worth seeing, and it was in the Netherlands, barely a ferry journey away, starring none other than our aforementioned small screen star, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Last week, she and her husband, Prince Harry, returned to the United Kingdom as a couple for the first time since the 2020 saga. The Sussexes stopped by the UK to meet the Duke's grandmother, according to their spokesman, where they also met with his father, Prince Charles, in a statement astonishingly devoid of any regal politesse. And then it was off to The Hague in the Netherlands for the Invictus Games, the sporting championship for wounded, injured and sick service people, both serving in veterans, which Harry founded in 2014. Every news channel, website, blog and two-bit community newspaper from London to Luanda has now spent the last 48 hours breathlessly covering the couple's full-throttle return to the limelight, which has featured more outfit changes than a Coachella main stage performance. If there is any sort of alarm bell inside Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle, maybe some sort of hand-painted porcelain number they nicked from their Hanoverian relatives and which is usually reserved for summoning a footman, then today is the day to start ringing it with urgency. Because what we have just witnessed is the shape of things to come, and the news for the House of Windsor is all bad. The royal family, like the world, has been in a holding pattern since March 2020. The pandemic has put all plans, hopes and dreams in aspic as we hoarded loo paper and threw out our failed sourdough starter. It also meant that whatever grand plans for post-palace world domination that Harry and Meghan might have harbored have largely been put on ice. Meghan might